What's up, fellas and fellettes? Corn780 here. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to create shirts for Skater XL. Keep in mind this only works on the PC side, so if you're using the PS4 or the Xbox One edition of Skater XL, this will not work. I do apologize. Maybe one day in the future they could add some mod support, but let's continue with the tutorial here. Okay, so first things first, you're going to need GIMP. I'm going to have a later tutorial on how to do decks, so stay look out for that. So get GIMP. It works on all different platforms, Linux, Mac OS, and Windows, but I'm pretty sure Skater XL only works on Windows, so make sure you get the Windows version if you're running Windows. So all you do is just click on download, click on download GIMP directly. Unless you want to go BitTorrent, you can go BitTorrent, but just directly works just fine. Go ahead and install it, run it, and wait for it to load. If it doesn't, then you can just make it load. But I already have it loaded, so hopefully it doesn't try to load twice. But next thing we're going to do is you're going to download my preset that I have found on the modding Discord server. So shout out to the guy that created this shirt. It's just a blank white tee, and I use it as a template. I believe that's what it's for. Either that or somebody just really wanted to make a plain white tee. But I use this as a template for all my shirts. And as you can see, I utilized the Dr. Dre, the Chronic album, and I put it in this position here because that's where the front of the shirt's at. And if you look at this Raider jersey that I worked on, you can kind of see where, let me undo that for a second. You can kind of see where I have this diagonal pattern going on, and that's just because, this is the front and this is the back. And I'm wondering, because I haven't figured this out yet, but I'm wondering if these corners here are supposed to be the sides of the shirt. But every time I try to add something in these directions, nothing really appears. So I'm kind of confused. But what we're going to do is I'm going to mute all these here so I just have a blank canvas, because I'm going to still use this as a template. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go to Google, and we're just going to think of something here. Anything for that matter. Let's see here. DGK, right? I don't think there's anything on the I don't think there's anything on the game for DGK. So we're gonna make some DGK, okay? I'm gonna find something that looks interesting, because why not? And we're gonna go for a logo here. And I'm just kind of looking at something that I would really want to add. I like that green, but I want it to stand out. Dirty Ghetto Kids. I mean, there's GCK. That is a pretty good. Alright, we'll use this one here, because why not? Because it's still DGK. And it looks cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click and select view image. And this image is pretty short, or pretty small. And that's okay, because we're only just going to put it on the shirt anyways. So I'm using Firefox. And what I've found works for me is right clicking and selecting copy image. Now the reason why I say this is because this applies to my later tutorial. But you could simply just save this and open this as a new layer if you like. But I'm going to right click, copy image. I'm going to go back to my GIMP here. And I'm going to make sure that I have I'm going to make sure I go to edit and paste as new layer. Now there is my layer. Next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take this one tool And I'm just going to highlight this white area, basically anything that's not the logo. Okay, and what that's going to do is that's going to make the transparent, the background transparent, so that whenever you go to, put it in your, because this is the background here, and if I would have left that the way it is, and I took this background out, you can still see the white, but if I just delete that white, let me make sure I'm clicked in on that image for a second. Now, as you can see, it's no longer like that. And then coupled with that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this pasted layer on top here. And that's going to give me a kind of like a ruler, if you will, to where I want this DGK logo to be. And also what you notice is when I move it, the Raider jacket is actually kind of in front of it, and you can't see the DG's logo. So what we're going to do is go to this section here, and we're just going to click and drag up. Alright. So I'm going to do something close to like where the Raiders logo is right here. And then what I'm going to do is turn off the Raiders jacket. I'm going to go back up to select here and select none. That way I don't have to worry about this. So if I ever want to stretch this image for any reason, I can go ahead and do so. But for right now, I'm going to leave it right where it's at. I got the game up and running, so I'm going to show you guys a way that you can test your skins or anything that you're creating while you're editing. So I'm going to go to File here, and I'm going to go to Export As. And I already have this folder. But if you guys don't have this folder, make sure you create a Skater XL folder, Gear folder, and Tops folder, and it needs to be in your Documents folder. Okay, so let's say we're going to start. We click on this Documents tab here. We create the Skater XL folder, create the Gear folder, Tops folder, and this is where all your shirts are going to be located. So next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that it says MS shirt or M shirt underscore, and after the underscore you can name it whatever, so long as you have the .png at the end. So in this case I'm going to name it G or DGK, and I'm going to click export. I'm going to click export again. Bam. Now I'm going to show you guys how to test your skate design in Skater XL. So now we're at the game here, and we're just going to hit the option menu, or what I like to call the start button. We're going to go to characters. I'm going to go to Merrill Standard. I'm going to left bumper twice. That's going to bring me to my tops. And as you can see, I have DGK up top. I'm going to click that, and there you go. There is DGK logo right on my shirt. And then if I wanted to, I could throw a back piece on there and make something really cool. But as of right now, that's pretty stellar. I'm going to click on that. And as you can see, I even got custom decks, which again, that's going to be for a later tutorial. But I'm going to just show you around what I got so you can see what is to come. Here's some custom decks. That's Deku from My Hero Academia. Little Breaking Bad action right there with Jesse Pinkman and Walter White. Aaron Cairo, if anybody watches the Braille channel, also. And there's the Attack on Titans board. Now I'm going to show you some of the other shirts that I've created. Alright, so there's the Braille shirt I created. I think it's a little off-center. You might want to redo that. Of course, the DGK. My buddy wanted the Chronic album, so I did that for him. Did a Family Guy one just for test purposes. Here's what I thought was the Hulk, because I typed in Hulk in Google, but apparently from what my buddy says is that's not the Hulk, so confused. Metal Militia, because he wanted that as well. I'm working on this New York Yankees shirt. Give me some time. I'll have it fixed. Pirates shirt, again, same thing. I need to get this fixed a little bit. And Oakland Raiders, or Las Vegas Raiders. looking pretty slick right there, my guy. So, but yeah, I'm keeping that DGK shirt because that's pretty sick, actually. I was not expecting it to look that. It's dope. Okay, so now it's dope. All right, and there we go. This is me rocking my character with a DGK shirt. Ooh. Get my character up in there, yeah. Hopefully this tutorial helped you out. If you guys would like to see more, please rate, comment, and subscribe. We much appreciated. And yeah, look out for the deck tutorial, and hopefully I'll be able to create more in the future. This has been Corn788 signing out. Peace.